Weird's not bad.
Weird's not bad.
I don't think weird is bad.
Yo, I feel like weird excludes you from the people that be just regular. People be like, nah, I don't know what he's saying, but if you understand, if you're weird and you know what weird really is.
Yo, weird is only different, bro. And think about it is like, it's only different because not everybody does it. Like,
Weird
but
is
if
better.
everybody does it, to me, it's like, so then why y'all all doing what everybody else do? Like, we could do something different, be weird, but nah, that's I don't want to do too much so that way.
If somebody don't like it,
Why you think
son.
social media work? A bunch of followers.
That's it.
Hey, with that's the first time we
What up,
actually
y'all?
walked into an episode when our conversation.
Yo, so that's how we do. That's how we do. Scholars, what up?
Scholars,
What up, baby?
What up?
I hope that wasn't weird.
Nah, they know how we
Listen,
get down. Sometimes
listen.
episodes start off with an introduction. Sometimes episodes start off with
You never
good
know.
shit we doing.
You never know what you might
You never know. But I will promise you this, Bob. Mark my words. In the first 10 seconds, everything comes full circle. I
Full
promise
circle.
you that. It happens every single episode. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I will point it out because it happens every single episode. Every single one.
The more you know.
And that will be happening as well. But what up, y'all? What up, y'all? We back. We back for another installment,
Yes,
another
sir.
episode of the Educated Brothers
sir.
podcast. My boy Sean over there. We gonna get through the introductions kind of quickly today.
Yeah.
We gonna make sure we can introduce our guest so he can get onto the camera, tell y'all a little bit about himself. Real quick, Sean, give me 30 seconds. How you feeling, brother?
Listen, I'm feeling really, 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 really good. First and foremost, though, let me not mumble over that. Free Palestine.
What I tell you, Bob?
Listen, I'm not
Well, I'll tell
going.
you
I'm
about
not going to stay on it, but it's a lot of crazy shit going on in the world. I'll say this one thing and I'll leave it alone. Oppressing of people creates radicalism. If you want it to end, stop oppressing people. And I'll leave it at that.
If only they would listen to those words. If only. They're great words, brother. They're great words. And if only they would listen. Lauren said it. It could all be so simple. It could be. But they would rather make it hard. I don't know what to do.
They would rather make it hard.
But yeah, I'm good too. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of Lauren, she did that shit again. She showed up to a concert 3 hours late.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
man.
I actually went to a Tidal concert a couple years back, and she was the headliner.
You know what
Yo,
I
that
feel
shit's
like?
true, bro. Like she really do be dragging it, and then come
feel
out
like-
and do a couple songs, and be like, "All right, y'all, have a good night."
I feel like it's the Jersey in her.
It could be, bro. But
Right?
she
It
wild
gotta
out.
be. It don't matter what it is.
Don't
Like,
matter.
The last show was even worse because it was a Fuji reunion show. They were there, waiting on her.
Hey.
Yo, that shit crazy, bro.
If one thing we can say is consistency across the board, you know what I'm saying?
She like-
you pull up to her concert early. At this point, it's on you. Like at this point, if you go to a Lauryn Hill concert expecting her to show up, the headliner,
I mean, like-
7:00,
most shows be
and you
like
get there
that.
at 6. But if you get there at 6 thinking that Beyonce do the same thing, you go ahead thinking that it's gonna start when it's gonna start. It ain't gonna start at that time. Y'all still got at least another hour. Y'all still have at least another hour before it really gets
They
started.
spend all that money for 7 hours to see a 2.5 hour performance.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank
Not
you.
for nothing. Shout out to I think it's called Game Zone.
Game Time.
Game Time. Yo, you can get. I ain't even know about that. You get tickets, concerts, all that the day of the show.
Yeah.
For like 90% off, bro.
I used to-
Crazy. And you
when-
get good seats too, son.
When the Nets were in
Good
Jersey,
seats.
I used to buy my net tickets at Prudential from that app.
You need to come back.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we ain't gonna-
Listen, that's why I'm not. Listen,
But
every-
we gonna jump in. I'm
gonna
good.
get
I'm
there.
good.
Johnson, how
I,
you
don't even-
feeling, bro?
I only need 10 seconds, bro. I'm good. You know, God is good. I'm above the ground. You already know I feel great about that.
Yes, sir.
So life's filled with ups and downs. Right now I'm on the up, so I'm riding this high wave and I'm good to go, brother. I don't got no complaints. And if I was gonna complain, it won't be on camera. So
like you motherfuckers make me sick.
it ain't gonna be on camera unless it's some shit to complain
How
about.
the kids? Fuck the
But,
kids.
man, fuck them kids. But let's jump into it. Before we do, we want to introduce our guests. Normally for our guests, we let y'all introduce yourselves, plug anything that you're doing, anything you want people to know
Yes,
about.
sir.
Yo.
Let the people know where to follow you at. Introduce
Yeah.
yourself, brother.
So, first off, I want to say shout out to the people. Black is beautiful.
Mm-hmm. All day.
Assalamu alaikum. You know, free
Alaikum
Palestine.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, seriously. What's up? My name Bob. These my good brothers right here. Good educated brothers right here.
My man.
Appreciate that,
Go
brother.
way back. about 15 plus.
Whew.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's older than that. It's like 16 years, though.
Yeah. We already get into today's topic, and you already talking about.
I just wanted to put it there.
Nah, because honestly though, I might have known Bob longer.
Yeah.
So-
Because I
It's
know
probably
him
like-
since what, 6th grade? Probably like 6, 7. Burnett.
Yeah,
I'm talking Burnett
That
years.
was in 20 years. Then.
You went to C5.
Nah, that's the thing. Exactly, bro. I
Came
got here in
Burnett.
Burnett.
That's
Yeah,
facts.
So
bro.
y'all pushing
Yeah,
20
yeah.
years.
Yeah.
I got 16.
Yeah,
It's a good 20. Yeah.
Y'all old.
God damn.
Marvelous.
Man, cause we started high school 04.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
And, and I didn't come to Union until 05.
Yeah.
I came to end the freshman year.
Yeah, yo. That's why when you said it, I'm like, yeah. Yo, son, and we gonna get into it, but let people know where they can follow you at, because
man,
we got some shit to talk about today, y'all.
You can follow me at b.cool_. Only on Instagram. I ain't on nothing else. It's the only place you're gonna find me. If y'all ran into my OnlyFans, I took it down. I don't know how it got back up, but I'm saying, you find it,
Hey, yo.
pay what you play, baby. nah, I'm playing.
Bob out here
we
getting
just playing.
spicy.
I ain't expect that shit at all.
That man said link in bio for real.
So I don't know how it got back up. Wink.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, big shout out to the home team, Jersey.
You already.
Shout out to the Super Friends. Shout out to everybody from everywhere that show love. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Podcast.
Yes,
Absolutely. And I'm glad that you brought up 2004, because today's talk, we gonna talk some generational stuff. We're gonna talk some generational stuff.
2004.
We
Yo, that song right there, I ain't gonna hold you. Yo, I was dealing with this one girl, and I'm like,
that Ruben
I
studied.
remember what I did back in 03. You know, it was 03. They dropped the song. I think they dropped the song later on. I'm like, man, I sent it to her.
She was trying that shit.
I wasn't trying to hear that shit.
Nah,
Listen, that's why.
But I bet you
but
play
now,
it now.
even
I was about to say,
now.
yo, son, that song is a bop. It's that is on par with I don't care what nobody say, with Fantasia. When I see you, son, that I get why people bop to it, son.
Nah,
that is a whole
that
bop.
Fantasia song. Come on, no matter what you doing,
No matter what you do, you
Yeah.
gonna at least, I don't care if you sad, you gonna at least tap your foot, go like one of them. I ain't
Got
gonna
to do
buy.
something.
You gonna do something. You gonna do
to.
something. Same thing how I feel about Ruben Studdard, yo. Because again, he had that one hit, but that hit was a bop.
Nah, Ruben
What other one he had though?
Nah, it was because he went into gospel.
Nah, I know. So you know
he
what
had
it is?
that other song. I forgot the name of it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna
I was
lie.
legit about to be like, what is it called?
I do remember another.
Nah, he
song,
had a
but I
song
don't
with fucking
remember it.
Fat Joe. I'm trying to remember the name of it.
No way.
Fat
I
Joe?
swear to God, he had a song with
And they
Fat
was praising
Joe.
the Lord together on this
No.
song? Oh, it was another one before.
No,
before
it
y'all
was
saved.
that other Spanish dude. Jesus Christ!
Yo, that's a good brother right there, man.
Give it up to the Lord.
That's a good brother right there. Yo.
Yo. Oh, Bob, you ain't even tell the
Pitches.
people, yo. How, because I'm gonna have to jump right into it, because I want to know. We've known each other for a long time, bro.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's some history. We was talking about it briefly before the cameras got rolling, about the history of roller skating. Now, the reason why I bring that up is because you fire with it.
Yeah,
Those of y'all, again,
man.
follow him on Instagram. He got videos on there of him doing that. Also, if you follow him, you're going to see it in his story. He's one of those ATL skate
about to
rink
say-
on Sunday
I'm about to
nights
say,
type dudes.
Cascade.
Cascades, yo. That's him. That's him. I'm talking no
man
laces in the skates.
My man Bob used to shut Skate 22 down.
Nah.
Yo, no.
Seriously,
Before
thank
you
though.
before
Thank
you get into
Word.
it, I remember we went to Skate 22 before they shut it down.
Skate 22.
And I saw your ass out there skating. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going out there because they look like they knew what they doing. I can't do that.
Yo, I tell you one, I hit that one little, like, you hit the turn and you
Yeah.
don't hit the skate, you just let it go in line and then
Yeah.
you
Just
go.
roll
That's all I
around.
got. That's all I got.
Roll
I did
around.
that
You
shit.
tell me to go skate backwards? Yeah, I'm gonna bust my
Yo,
ass.
you know
I'll
what's
tell you
crazy?
that. I'll tell you that right
Before
now.
you get into it, too,
I
you know what's
will.
crazy? I can't four wheel, but I can rollerblade.
It's because it's like,
It's like
because you're the way your foot is with the wheels,
Yeah.
it's like it's all in one motion because it's all lined up. But with the four wheels, it's kind of like, you know,
you balance
Yeah.
yourself in a cornering.
Okay.
Because it's literally like
with the
each point of your
inline,
foot
exactly.
got like a balance to it. So you gotta like
That's it.
keep that balance with it when you turn it. But with the inline, it's
We gonna
like
have to get him some
Listen,
skates.
'cause I thought it was a mental thing. I'm
Nah,
like, yo, why I
'cause
can't
look,
figure this out?
A lot of people, when a lot of people think of skating, they just think what we said in the beginning. It was weird.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah.
When I was coming up and I first started going, like, yo, we going? I'm about to go to skating. Oh, that's weird.
Nah, I think
You know,
it's more-
but it was different at 22. Skate 22. Rest in peace, Skate 22. That's my home ring.
Yeah.
Shout out to Branchbrook. That's where I skate at now.
Okay.
But
Branch was still out here thriving.
Yes,
yup,
they are.
Yes, they are.
Last time
Skating
I've been
ring
to
is fire,
Last
too,
time
so-
last time I've been to Branchbrook was at a fucking B2K concert.
Yo.
Yeah.
I was about to say, it's always a vibe in there.
They had
son.
B2K there. We was like 13. That shit turned out to a big ass
way.
brawl afterwards. I
Damn,
swear to
you see, you
God.
talking about like the years of Abyss and all these old
That was the years.
Boys and Girls Club Friday night joints.
Word. Teen night.
Teen night, yo. Yo, I was so
man.
bad because I had just moved back to Newark from Woodbridge before I moved to Union. So I had invited some of my dudes from Woodbridge to Branchbrook. I'm like, yo, ain't nothing gonna happen. They parents was nervous as shit because they're like, yeah, it's Newark. We don't want nothing. I'm like, they gonna be fine. Branchbrook don't get down like that. Sure enough, a big ass brawl broke out.
One time you said,
Yeah, I'm like, fuck.
happened.
You shouldn't have did that, bro.
I'm calling, like, yo, we need to get home. We calling cabs and shit, and no money in our pocket.
Yo, you gotta get up out of there.
My grandmother was still alive. Rest in peace. She was outside the window with money like here because they wasn't about to let us out the cab. That shit was crazy, bro. Nah, go ahead.
nah,
Get into
yeah,
it.
man, but skating, yes. People used to think it's weird and it's becoming big now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the best one out there. It's people out there that'll take time to teach you, but I won't. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you a couple things here and there, but that's it. If you don't come up to me and ask me, I'm not gonna be the one. I may hand it out.
Yeah.
It depends. If I see you working on something and I know you're doing something wrong, you know, I'll give
Respect.
pointers and stuff.
Respect.
But yeah, man, skating been around in the black community for a long time.
Generation.
It's a thing called adult night. If y'all ever hear it, oh yeah, adult night at Branchbrook on Sundays.
Yes, yeah.
Now, back in the days, back in like the 50s and the 60s, they used to have a skating rink in Newark called Dreamland. It used to be on Springfield Ave. And adult night and jam night were strictly for black folks
Okay.
because that was the only time they wanted them to have their own time of skating.
And this
Had to
is
deal
back in
with-
the day when Newark was like Jewish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
A lot of people don't know that.
got a lot
More
of
you
black
know.
people outside at night. It's gonna cause commotion, and that's what
more you
this
know.
guy. it's gonna cause commotion and stuff, you know. But it's growing. Like if you look, you got Usher. Usher came to Branchbrook last year. He doing in his residency. He's skating on stage. A lot of impact came from the skate culture underground.
So
And it's not
Branchbrook still be
even-
having people come through?
Every Sunday you could catch DJ Now on the ones and twos. From not 9 to 1. They got rid of that. 8 to 12. Tuesdays is a good night if you want to go practice for an adult as well. 7 to 11. Same thing on Thursdays with DJ Dream. Tuesdays is with DJ Tone Capo. Thursdays is with DJ Dream. Those are all adult nights. They got family nights on Monday, Saturday. A lot of people don't understand that skating is really, really good for you. I smoke like a chimney. Like if my last name could be Chimney, it would. You feel me? I could skate 3.5, 4 hours nonstop. You know what I'm saying? And y'all played football. And I know the endurance level you gotta have.
We still got
Especially,
somewhere.
yeah.
This gas left in
during
the tank, bro.
Even
Yeah.
during the Thanksgiving games when I would come out, I was keeping up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was still smoking like a chimney. And it's like skating is it used to be number 3 on the American Heart Society charts.
For cardiovascular.
Exactly.
That's what's up.
And it's
Well,
very good for your heart. Just this past Sunday, I was skating behind this old head. I ain't gonna lie to you. He had to be about 67, 68. I was trying to keep up. He wasn't trying to keep. I was trying.
He was hitting the Mr. Jet Ski.
Yeah, and it's like it's a therapy release.
Mr. Jet Ski was doing like 12 miles before he come teach you.
Jet Ski be in class and shit.
I remember him coming down the hallways.
He used to always be like, yo, I don't know how y'all tired. I did 12 miles before I came to school. Bro, it's 7 o'clock. What the fuck you mean?
He wore the button up with the dress pants with sneakers. He had to have the sneakers
Yo, that
on.
lets me know he was up early, bro.
Never had a pair of walking shoes.
I
Nope.
thought before I had him as a teacher, I thought Jesse was cool because I'm like, that's dope that he got that much energy to be that old.
Yeah.
I think it was junior year I had health with this motherfucker, and he was handing out pamphlets that said, if you go to prison, you're gonna get anally raped. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is this?
Yo, we talked about this before the cameras come on. Best way to scare them, the best way to control people is to scare them. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm like, yo, there's no way this is 100% accurate. He was like, what's on? It's 100%. I'm like, yo,
It's the jet ski regular Tom Dubois.
Yo, it's like, it's my booty. You can't have it. Yo, when he said that shit to me, I'm like, this nigga is ill.
Yo, my bad though. You was definitely giving some science behind behind skating and everything. Because there is something I want to jump on. Pause. About what I want to say to you.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Nah, you good.
Nah. Ever since we talked the verse first, I'm like, I gotta watch my words, bro. I gotta watch my words, bro.
Shout out to verse.
Shout out verse, yo. Hey, yo, I tell you that clip that's on the IG, bro.
Yeah.
The one with you saying what you gotta say. Yo, you can't even hear the pause, bro. You gotta read the caption.
Because I didn't. That's what made it even funnier. They did not say it. When they were editing the fucking clip, they added the pause to it. That's what made it even funnier.
Yo, when I tell you I was watching that clip, like, yo.
That's why I'm like, yo, I know I ain't saying that
You
shit.
saying this?
I'm like, what the fuck?
I seen it too.
They added the pause to it. That had me dying.
Yo, my bad. But yeah, I was gonna say we talked about this before the cameras even like joined on and stuff about like generations, and it said even at what you just said, like 60, 70-year-old dude going crazy on the skates. Like when it comes to these generations, I guess a question that where it's leading. I don't know if y'all saw that clip. We talked about it briefly. I think it was those football players. They was asking them what do they consider to be like old.
The bitch ass college football.
And these motherfuckers was like, yo, 19. I think anything after before 2001.
One of the dudes said 2002.
One of them said 2002. I'm like, bro, in his mind, that makes sense because like, yo, that was 21 years ago. To him, that makes sense. To me, bro, don't disrespect. And then they had the nerve to be like, I'm saying like 1994. I'm like, yo, we are now at that era, y'all, where we talk about this all the time. Yo, can't even go to the club the same no more, yo. Nope. You got to be the dude that go get your little drink, go tap your foot in the corner. Don't be out here trying to get no dance. Our time.
I knew it was
in the clubs, especially.
I knew it was over for me.
Our shit is getting behind us now.
I had two coming to age moments. One, hello.
Yeah.
The second one, I was 21. Mm-hmm. I'm lying. I was 22. I was still in Willie P. It got to a point where I'm like, yo, I need to get the fuck out of here, quick. So I would make sure that I was in the classes first. I'm gonna sit in the front. I'm gonna try to be the best student ever because I was never that at school. I'm sitting in the class, and you know how certain professors, they'll come and sit in the middle of the class to act like a student just to get a vibe of what the students are doing. Mm-hmm. So we're in a world history class, and I'm sitting there. 10 minutes passed, the professor still hasn't walked in. You know how it goes. 15 minutes, they don't come.
The rule that honestly I ain't never see in no handbook ever, but everybody knew was the universal rule.
That shit is real.
Yo, that's what everyone tells me.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
Bruh, all I know is,
and they can't mark you. Fucking
remember how I'm always saying like you can't just follow everybody. This was the one moment in life I'm like, oh, y'all all leaving? All right.
And I would have my timer set.
15. The Waffle House?
Y'all said we done, right? So if they don't come, we out. Cool, then we out.
So I'm sitting.
I ain't about to be the one to stay here.
It's not at all. So I'm sitting in front of the class, and it's like 3 minutes left on the 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. One of the girls starts talking to me about the syllabus. So I'm like, yeah, no, I don't know. Like the professor ain't here yet. She goes, stop bullshitting. I'm like, what you talking about? She's like, you not the professor? You laughing too hard now, bro. I don't appreciate that.
Yo, she didn't hit you with the TA. She was like, "Yo, oh damn, you're not giving out homework."
Stop playing.
That lets me know what she really wanted to say. Like if she knew you was a student, I'm like, "Oh, stop
To the
bullshitting."
day I die, I'll never forget that shit because I had just recently went bald. So that's what made it even worse. Because you remember that shit. I was holding on to that horrible hairline for years.
First of all, let's just say that you are a pioneer. You're a pioneer, sir. Okay, individuals like what's his name from the Boston Celtics, they could learn a thing or two from you, but it took him forever. That headband used to be back here.
Kobe White?
Yeah.
Like the headband used to be
Derek
back
White,
here.
yeah,
So yes,
Derek
the
White.
headband was like holding the hair just
That nigga
like
had
this.
an afro with no line. Like that shit was
Mushroom.
wild.
That's what it was. But no, you are a pioneer, sir. I want to say that.
Shout out to Keith. I remember when he cut my shit bald, and I was in his mirror like, no.
You hear the song playing.
Steve ain't shit. When I told Steve he was trying to kill niggas. Shout out to Steve. That's the homie. That's the brother back there.
Steve already know he our brother.
But nah, I remember with Keith. Shout out to Keith. Keith cut my shit,
Yeah, shout out Keith. Big shout out.
and he shaped me up. And when I felt the fucking blade hit right here. Yeah, I see it. I felt it hit right here.
That's a pain you hadn't felt at that time.
Me and him looked at each other. He was like, "Yo, bro." I'm like, "I don't think I can do it yet." He was like, "Your head's the perfect shape for it. You're fine." I'm like, "Fuck it, do it." And the sad part is, ever since he did that, none of the rest of it never grew back. So my head was waiting for me to shave it completely off.
It's all because of that damn Steve Urkel. You know, you got the Carl Winslow going, you know what I'm saying? It's the Steve Urkel, son.
And I used to have barbers really try to take their time and like fix it. If you peep, there was a point in like 09, like 2012, where I would take a lot of my pictures sideways so you could
Strategically placing it.
Let me stand away from the light.
It's like, nah, let me place myself
Niggas
right
like, yo,
here.
I remember posting the picture on Facebook where my head was like this. And everybody's like, why you doing that? I'm like, nah, I just thought it was a dope aesthetic.
So you was the one that
I ain't
started
wanna
that
know I was
pose?
bald.
The pose where everybody standing there like this with their hand on their face? You started
Nah,
it?
I was covering my head because the shit
wanna
was like
know.
going back. So I turned like this. So you can only see the side.
And they was like, yo, that's fire, bro. And everybody just started posing like this.
Don't you lecture me with your
Yo,
He thought he
$30
said
haircut.
something.
I got a
Damn,
question for
everybody
y'all.
following
though.
me.
So we talk about like older generations and like being considered old, air quote. What would you say? I guess this is for all three of us to answer. What would y'all say is the best way for us to bridge that generational gap between us and between us and what are they now? The Gen Zs?
Yeah.
Because I don't understand
No,
them.
the young. There's another generation that's
Goodness
coming up after Gen
gracious.
Z.
I don't
Yeah, right.
get it no
I forgot
more.
what it was.
Probably gonna be Gen AI or some shit.
At this point,
I can't remember the name of it.
Gen Z
It's a play on Millennial and Gen Z though. It's like a mixture of
Millennial
it.
Z.
I don't know if that's it.
All right, so what year would that be? I ain't about to do it right now.
Fuck it, but
we'll put that in the video
let our
comment
guests
section.
let our guests answer your question.
Absolutely. What would you think? And that could be for anything. That could be pop culture. That could be music. That could be movies. What would you think would like help us bridge that gap between us and the ones that consider us to be old?
You know what's doing it?
What?
Fashion.
Okay. Why you think fashion?
'Cause
I'm not gonna answer for you, but I think I know you're going.
it's like everything that we buying, that they buying, we bought it before.
Okay.
Like even like the Jordan 1s.
Yeah.
We bought them
was just
before.
talking about those. Yep.
So when it's like
okay.
when you see them trying to wear the baggy clothes and stuff like that, you're like, damn, they don't know that we was wearing similar clothes in
7
05,
XTs that time.
07. See now, it's certain things they ain't gonna
shape.
pull off.
Yeah.
Like the big white tees,
Yeah.
They can't do
that
that.
right there. That was a stamp in our generation.
That's it.
That
That's
they
it.
can't get back.
Yo,
They
if they
You
bring
feel
it
me?
back now, everybody
You
gonna be
can't-
like,
yeah, you
it's
can't
like the
get that one
parachute
back.
pants. You bring them back,
Exactly.
everybody gonna be like, what the fuck you wearing? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But it's like I seen somebody with some Gore-Texes on.
Stop.
Word.
Gores? I ain't see a pair of Goras in a minute, yo.
Then you got what's her name? What's the old girl? Sexy Red. She want to wear the True Religions now.
Yeah.
And back when we was in high school, it was True Religions, Omavis.
Yeah, that's right.
know?
Omavis was
So when
definitely.
it's like
Mesquite was another joint. Was another
that
joint.
too.
Mesquite was fire.
it's a lot of things, but it's like
Okay, so
you also
fashion.
got you got new fashion.
LRG.
Word. You got new fashion.
Yeah.
That's not copying some of the old fashioned, but taking somewhat of the blueprint of it. You know what I'm saying?
That's real shit. Because and when you was about to say it, I'm like, I ain't gonna speak for you because I felt you was going right there. Fashion repeats itself often,
And I'm glad you said
that's
that.
why you will see, like, if you took a lot of these kids and how they dress now and just put them in like 1993, they all look like they dressing the same.
Yo, wasn't there an argument on IG not too long ago? I guess her name Asian Doll or something. She was like, she started the grungy look and all that.
Get the fuck out of
Bruh,
here.
not even trying to be funny. That's one of the, you could pick out one of that look from the Spice Girls from the 90s, bro.
Yeah.
You could easily pull out that grungy look.
That's, and so kind of piggybacking off his point,
No,
but it all plays into what I'm gonna say, and I'm happy you said that part. For us to mend the gap is we actually have to teach these motherfuckers history.
Yes.
Because there's no real teaching going on to a point where somebody that's new of age can come out and say, I created this. No, the fuck you didn't. Like,
Soulja Boy was the first to do everything. You better stop it.
No, it truly bothers the fuck out of me when I'll hear somebody that's younger really believe they started a wave that we've all been on for decades. Like, what the fuck you talking about?
And like it's another thing. It's like if you was born between like 82 to like say like 90, like let's say like 95.
Okay.
Them years right there, that's what everybody going off of. We those the years that's gonna keep everything going because it came from, let it be, it started there, or we created it in the 90s and we took it to the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? It's like that generation in between before the 2000s, all of that, we took it and we evolved it. And it's like they think they evolved it.
And it's funny that you even say that too, because it goes to like, I think fashion and media. Because if you think about a lot of platforms today in terms of like comedian, sketch comedy and stuff, yo, the one that started the sketch comedy wave to be like a prominent wave in Living Color. When that come out? In the 90s. And everybody who's seen In Living Color knows when it comes to sketch comedy, I don't give a damn what y'all talking about. Yes, Dave Chappelle's show is hilarious. Yes, Key and Peele is hilarious. Yes, all of these shows that y'all see is funny. I'm not denying that. But the pioneers, to your point, Sean, came from the history. We got to the sketch comedy where we are now because of what we used to get here, to fashion.
I mean, a lot of them shows portray knowledge like a different world.
Yes.
I don't want to go ahead and drop I was about to say pill, but even the Bill Cosby show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pillow pudding.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. All of them shows right there. It taught us knowledge to go forward. That we gotta bring along to teach the generation.
Because there was messages behind it.
Yeah.
These shows now don't carry that.
The teachers, when we was growing up, the white teachers, they ain't really care about us. But now you got teachers in the buildings that's
genuinely
pro-black.
down for these students.
And they want to
man.
actually teach them.
Yeah, man. Yo, Bob, honestly, this, I don't know about how you feel, Sean, but I'm calling this part one. Because we going to have you come on back, finish up this generational conversation.
We
Because,
could do that.
brother, this is something that, you know, the youth need, we need. Because we can't be the old heads saying, like, I don't get these young kids today.
Young
You know what I'm saying?
Get on my nerves.
We gotta save the future.
Yes.
See, we was the future. Now
And
we
now
gotta
it's our
save
job
the
to
future.
pass that down
You
so
feel
we
me?
can say the next. Yeah. Before we get up out of here, though, because unfortunately we do got to wrap today. Before we do, I just want you to plug one more time where the people can follow you at. Let them know what you're up to, what to look out for.
Yeah, you could follow me at b.cool_. I ain't got nothing coming up. Everything usually just happen in the spur. I do got some puppies looking for genuine homes coming up in the next maybe 2-3 months.
Okay.
You could follow me at I got 2 pages.
that
You
was
can
a sound
follow me
effect,
at
Brett.
bestbullies _ New Jersey _ EBK, and then quality French bullies. Dogs need homes too.
Yes, they do.
Yeah,
You know.
absolutely,
Rest in
absolutely.
peace, DMX.
Yes, yes, sir.
Listen, we appreciate it.
Heavy.
Dante said we definitely gonna have a part 2 to this episode.
We need to.
So we
The
gonna
youth
set that
them.
up.
Must be.
Your ass gonna be back.
Yeah.
On that note, the time to beat, pull us out. We'll catch y'all.
Be good, y'all. Stay blessed.